We often think that the period of the 3 weeks is a very sad time. It's a time that we feel abandoned by God, isolated from God. Eicha yasheva vadad. We feel alone. However, perhaps the Koshnitzer Maggid explains we can look at this time and see in it a very powerful opportunity. He explains that it's similar to a king who is used to sitting on his throne and running his palace from on high. However, there is terrible tragedies in his kingdom, and he leaves his throne, he even leaves his palace, he goes outside the gates, and he's walking in the streets of his city trying to reconnect to his citizens, reconnect to his people. This, says the Koshnitzer Maggid, is similar to the period of the 3 weeks. While it's a terrible time of tragedy, and we remember all the tragedies that have happened to the Jewish people throughout this period of the 3 weeks, and especially on Tisha B'Av, it's actually a time that we are as close to God like Yom Kippur. Rabbi Salanter suggests that there are 2 times in our calendar where we can get as close to God as any other time in the year. One is Yom Kippur, and the other is the period of the 3 weeks. On both of these occasions, he leaves his throne, and he comes down to talk to us and to open up a dialogue with us. While on Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, he's searching for us for our repentance. On the period of the 3 weeks, and on Tisha B'Av, he's searching because he's lonely. But in that sense of loneliness, we find an opportunity to connect to God like we can, like no other time in the Jewish calendar. This is the goal of the period of the 3 weeks. Not simply to lament, to be sad, and to try to find some consolation, but to use this opportunity to connect to God in a way like we can on Yom Kippur, when he's as close to us as he is at any other day of the year.